All right, folks. Hey, welcome to Lindo Lake. I don't normally pick a vehicle as the very best of the best, but I got to tell you, this 2025 Hyundai Tucson hybrid is the real deal. I'm a strong proponent for hybrids. I don't care about plugging in. I'm not a hardcore electric car guy, even though I don't have any real problem with it, because you just got to know what you're doing with it. But Hyundai has figured it out. Right now, I looked at my register. I'm doing like 70 miles per gallon. Okay. So granted, it's not rated that. I think it's rated at 35 city, 35 highway, and 35 combined. But it had Hyundai just done the right thing. 5 years, 60,000 mile bumper to bumper. 10-year, 100,000 powertrain. They're just silly about taking care of the consumer. I know they did it in the very, very beginning because their cars weren't the greatest, but they've really done a phenomenal job. Deep sea blue, if you're into colors, 1.6 liter 4-cylinder turbo hybrid. The smaller the motor, the bigger the turbo, and it seems to work. It could be a little bit more responsive. It could be a little bit more get up and go, but I'm totally happy with it. It's got a 6-speed automatic, shift by wire. Doesn't make any difference to you folks as long as you squish the pedal down and it goes. That's all you're looking for. This one's all-wheel drive, 19-inch tire and wheel package. You've got a pano sunroof. And I just found out I wanted to open up just the shade. The first time you push it, it opens the shade and the sunroof. I didn't want to do that. So I brought it back and then hit it again, and it was just the panel itself. There's something we should have probably put in that you wouldn't know. Maybe we'll do it anyway. Doesn't make any difference. LED lighting, power lift gate, heated vented front seats, great instrumentation, easy to navigate, easy to find out what you're looking for. It's got great sound system, leather trim seating. You've got ambient lighting, surround view camera, which I love because you just never know when you're going to run into something, especially if you're not paying attention. But this car won't let that happen. This car will take good care of you. Smart cruise control, rain sensing wipers. The instrumentation is 12.3 inches. How could you beat that? Bose sound system, heads-up display. And then, of course, you've got your phone charger. And the one thing about the phone charger, because you all know I'm a fanatic about a phone charger, lays right on top of the center console. And it has a 3 green bar light that shows you where the charge is. It's absolutely the best. You can tow with it up to 2,000 pounds. All right, here comes the ladies of the lake. And they got their crew with them. But it looks like it takes 4 to push one. But you have to take breaks every once in a while.
You're a bodyguard.
Oh, you're the bodyguard. And you're the water supplier. Okay, I like that. That's good. Need to hire these guys for us. That's what you find at Lindo Lake. I'm here to tell you, folks, this place is absolutely the best. So let's go ahead and take a walk around and look at the exterior, because more and more vehicles, hybrid and electric, they're starting to get more. So let's go take a look. Okay, here we are back with the 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. We're going to do something a challenging photograph, okay? Because a lot of times this paint right here may look black. So we're going to try to shoot an angle of it so you can see the blue, and hopefully you can see the metal flake that's in this paint. They really stepped to the plate when they did the look on this. Now, this is gas, so I kind of misspoke about hybrids and electric. This one definitely has a grill, top, bottom. You got your side lights, you got your LED headlights. So at night, this thing just lights up the streets. You don't have to have any problem with that. And again, they're just, these car manufacturers, I guess they just, those are vents for your front brakes in case you get a little Ricky Racer, because this thing will scoot. But you notice they're just totally getting away from chrome. Nice Michelin all-season tires, beautiful rims. The money investment and the design of these rims is really off the chart. But again, stainless steel, but not a lot of chrome. Same thing with the door handle. Your roof rack has got all the accessibilities to put different types of devices on the vehicle. If you're an adventurous person, you want to put a Thule rack or what have you. Hyundai Parts Department has it all, and it's very easy to adjust. And if you were going to buy this car or lease this car, add all those features to it while you're doing it. That way it's all under the same payment. Okay? Black interior, nothing outstanding, nothing fancy, but very well laid out. Great center console. You got a deep armrest, and then you got under storage for that center console, because there are people out there that have more stuff than they need. There where you can see my phone is, that's where your charger is. I absolutely love that. Paddle shifters, if you're so inclined.
Love you, sir.
Oh, you like this one, huh? I know, I got 223. Never know what I'm going to wear. And that is a good point, folks. You just never know what shirt I'm going to wear. In fact, I had a nice lady tell me, I don't even care what you put on TV. I just want to see what shirt you're wearing. I don't know if that's messed up or not, but hey, I try hard to give you a good video and good information, especially if you're thinking about buying a car or selling a car or leasing a car. The other thing I'm going to look at here, as soon as our videographer has fun digging around the inside of this car, which is well-deserved, is look at when you're building a car, look at these sculpture lines. Heaven forbid you get in an accident. What? Try to replicate this? Try to replicate these crease lines on a car? It's challenging as can be. I'm telling you. And Hyundai doesn't have to do that, but they do. Same thing with these little guys up here. But I got a sneaky feeling this has to do with aerodynamics. I really think that's the truth. They don't usually do anything, but as far as, look at the way this creases here, stops, and then creases down there, and then starts up over here again. Look at this. These are things they don't have to do. But if I told you to build this car, how would you put those creases in there? Yeah, I know the metal doors are stamped, but be that as it may. Again, let me go ahead and knock this down. I got my seats all the way back, and you still got good room as far as seating goes. A little center console for sodas and water and what have you. And if you go down and up, the pano sunroof really lightens up the interior. But then again, if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. And I like the fact that this one does have a sunroof that will open. And that's definitely important. Hyundai's been doing such a good job, if you want my opinion, for so long. Normal gas door, nothing fancy here. Great sculptured taillights. Nice little wing on top. Easy to get to. You got this great red stoplight in the back. You've got your power lift gate. And then again, here's your 60/40 seat lowers. You've got a 12, look at this, you got a 12-volt receptacle here. These are the handles to drop the seats. Real simple. And then when you want to go throw them back up, you just reach back in here and away you go. Simple. And it's got a, look at this, it's got a tilt so you can actually kick back and relax a little bit. Center console, so you can have 3 people in the back seat. You've got storage spots. Like I said, the double latch. Here's where your tire mobilizer, toolkit, front license plate frame if you're so inclined to use it. The last I read that you don't have to have a front license plate in California. Did you know no, you don't. No, they don't enforce that one. There was a law that went down a few years back. But there it is. And then a tow hitch is buried underneath there, so it doesn't look bad. It's an H-track hybrid. It's the Tucson. Let's talk price. Base is out at $40,945, $250 for carpeted floor mats. I hate that. Freight's $1,395. Total $42,550. How could you beat it? All right. So that's it. That's the 2025 Hyundai Tucson hybrid. This review will be on my YouTube page at Mr. Dave Stahl. I'll also do a car review this weekend. KCBQ AM 1170 at about 2 o'clock. I'll put this on and you'll be able to get a more in-depth review of this car. So keep cruising, keep buying, and If you're not smiling what you're driving, get rid of it.